Hey.
Don't know if she would manage
As
it,
is
but
tradition.
as is tradition, yeah.
Bloodline. I don't know.
Yes, follow the family business, you know, getting along.
Of course, alright. Of course. So for Raise and Ruin, you want to learn those powers? No? Fair enough.
Ruin would. Because he'd be willing to be the sacrifice as long as the goal got accomplished.
Martyrdom is a really thing. It would be a very necessitated thing for this. So that's fair. So that's 2 of your psionic powers. Fair enough. As you guys had to deal with the case to Rangers. The Wardens would be a different story. The psionic powers don't turn off their gear. Keep that in mind. It will decrease it by a degree. So they have what, +6 equipment. You deteriorate it by 1 for everyone that's caught by psionic interference. So between 2 people, you could reduce it by 2 per round. But Rangers are more than just their gear. They're damn good fighters in and of themselves. It's just that without +6 equipment, if anything, you can reduce them down to +0 equipment. They are much more manageable. And I think you guys have enough of a surprise on them with your powers that you guys will definitely have the upper hand. I would say to the 2 people that are going to learn your psionic interference, you do not roll death saves. To the 2 people that do not have psionic powers, can you both roll with advantage? So oh, that's right, you can't turn on advantage for fucking death saves because it's stupid. It's dummy stupid.
Yeah.
With a plus D4 and a +5, yeah, you're fine. Congratulations, you guys have finally bested some traitors. It's a long way coming, but it's definitely something well earned.
What a long and strange road it has been.
I will say their equipment still does get exiled. That is something that will, unless you have to constantly blast it with psionic powers, it will eventually turn back on and disappear. It has its own built-in capacities for that. Hi, Tingo. Hi.
Oh my gosh,
So
my daughter just middle named my son.
What up?
My daughter just middle named my son.
I mean, just middle named. What does that even mean?
Whenever a parent's
She hit
just
him
like
with-
blank, 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 like you know that.
Yeah,
the
she hit
middle
him
name
with the
is-
Gabriel Orion.
Oh, I've never had that happen to me. So,
I was immediately regret
you
that
guys
decision
return
because
back
Rose
to
is
Drift
one of
Rivers
us.
Bay, unless you guys have any other business here in the north. I don't know if you guys do or not.
No.
That's it.
Fair enough. I imagine you guys take a stop by the Frost Giants to be like, "Hey, look at what we got!
Oh, I
It's
would.
the North Star."
I would have something. I would make them a horn that has a specific sound, and we'd share one.
Oh,
So they know it's us, and we know it's them.
Sure. You can carve it out of that white dragon you killed.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like that. With the
That's a
North
nice
Star, with the horn. +2 respect from the Frost Giants in the north. Hell, if they meet any other Frost Giant tribes after they have their usual, I'm gonna wrestle you to the fucking ground to prove I'm stronger than you, bitch. After that, though, they'll start spreading word about you guys. There's not many of them here in the north, not many tribes, but to the ones they are around.
Something.
I would say you will be able to find out from the Rangers, or your parents are looking for you, to the point where they even started putting, not a hit, that's not the
It's an
word
APB.
for it. They put out a capture order for you.
Oh,
Collective
fun.
bonding.
With one which has gotten green lit by the rest of the traders, because before you being missing was, whatever. But now they know you're in provincial company. They're not gonna kill you. Their phases are set to stun.
Yep. Just about to get the ass whipping of our life. Yep. The sandal is coming out.
Oh, the
The
chancla.
Mom just walked up. I was like, "Come here, you idiot!"
Yeah.
Just grab her by the
So
ear.
you do
What the
that they
hell are
want
you
you
doing?
back.
Well, that's a big. Can we go, guys? Can we go, guys? I do not want to be here anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
Let's
it's
just stay away
teleport
from here.
Yes, teleport back to Drift Reaver's Bay, where Watch Team Reaver reports success at the Temple of the Earth in Balastron.
Fuck yeah.
They even got sense because it's Earth. Earth is Earth.
Earth.
It's the ground. It's literally everywhere. They even got the general locations of the other two temples from the Watcher of the Earth.
Excuse me.
They're both deeper inland. They're the temples of fire and lightning, respectively.
Okay.
The deepest inland one is the Temple of Lightning.
We have a direction.
If we imagine that, like, if we imagine the coastline is like, coast, and then there's East Respite, Balastron, and Driftweaver's Bay. That's a really shit there.
There we go.
Then it goes along the line, this sort of weird, pointed trajectory, where Temple 4. This is not to
One
scale by
here
any
and
means.
One there, kind of thing.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
It goes sort of like this.
That one's on. That one's on. That one's on. We just need these two.
Correct. And they believe that this, well, they believe that the Watchers dictate that this will help contain Restrad.
Good.
So you would say that this becomes the utmost priority.
To a degree, yes. To a degree, no.
It's
The Watchers never say how it restrains them. They never say anything about that. Questions on it don't get any further notation, and Jesse knows that they're not allowed to.
Right.
From whose
But
dictation?
as far as Driftweaver Bay is concerned, would this be like their shifting number one priority?
Not to the point where they would start sending everyone after it. You guys actually would have been able to infer from the Rangers that they didn't know that the temple was there.
So it's being hidden from them, or they just never bothered to look into this.
You would believe the former.
That's where I was leaning, considering they have such presence on this continent. Also, by whose dictation are they not allowed to say? Or are they
More
not
than
allowed to say
United.
Okay.
All the way up.
This is where Rashin's story was coming into place, and this is where Fia's story was also going into place. There are elemental watchers of this continent, preventing an old god's awakening. Not awakening, powering. So, yes and no. Jesse and Lena and Royal Governor McSilverick would decree that it is, and you guys would have been getting in calls with Governor McSilverick, yeah, gang. They would decree that the traders don't know these temples, so efforts to going to turn them on should be kept pretty down low.
Okay. Because I was getting this, we picked
maybe
one,
they
we're
have
gonna
this
lose the
for
other
them.
one vibe.
Maybe. That's the thing. They don't know if the other temples have been discovered or not.
Right.
You guys know that the one in Balastron wasn't, the one in the water wasn't because it's literally the water, and the one you guys just went to wasn't either. The other two might have been discovered. They might not have been, but they might. But they're not gonna put the
only
impetus
one way
of
to
having
find
them
out.
get discovered on you guys.
Yeah, there's one way to find out. Go fucking find it.
Bingo.
30 minutes.
So we have that, and we have the axe that we have to, I guess, return, for lack of a better term.
If you guys need to go talk to Nathor, Fenrir can just go call him. He will let out a howl that will ripple across dimensions.
That's.
He advocates that you guys shouldn't do it in the middle of town.
But if we do it in the middle of the forest, he might get the jump on us. To
Aston's
be fair, we
house.
want him to win, so. Okay, I don't know I'm gonna ask to see if it works. Because the psychic stuff affects trader things.
Correct.
As a shot in the dark, could we see if we can make, like, something of a devising rod out of like someone's psychic capabilities or like some psychic based thing to try and find the God of Old? I couldn't hear what you said. I'm assuming no, though.
No.
Like a divine dowsing rod?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of any way to fucking help there, but yeah.
Yeah. On a separate note,
tells you
I gotta
not to
go in
worry.
about half an hour.
Don't worry, we're getting towards the end.
Gotcha.
I might ask you to stay a little bit longer, but I'm not saying like a whole hour, I don't think.
Okay.
Abigail tells you, Rose, that she has faith that he'll arrive when he needs to arrive. She's not going to press the matter. It is not wise for mortals to demand things from gods, especially the oldest one.
I'll just chill.
You guys gotta get off that.
Real Gandalf vibes.
Precisely when he means to.
Okay. So I would have two things.
Yes.
One, I want to get all the allies I've made in town that are competent to have a QRF.
What's a QRF?
Maybe a quick response force.
I see.
Ah.
To respond
So
to what?
we go to one area, and the watch team goes to the other to fit in the halfway point with someone who can get them to the other point quick and fast in a hurry in case something goes down. Because I don't think we get these last two cleanly.
I will say, the Watchers will have notated. Once you turn on all of them, teleportation magic is back on for all the provinces. Or all the provincials, rather.
Basically, it's a saying to the gods that, hey, this can be handled.
It's
interpreting
both
that right?
that as well as it's also the final button. So at that point, if we gotta activate the final button, that means they're already long enough that we probably need the teleportation back anyways.
Thanks, I didn't see them.
You guys debate as to which one to send the watch team to.
Which one's the most inward one? Because they're a lot more covert than we are. The lightning one?
The lightning one. That being said, I will say, Ruhan, you get the feeling that you guys should be the ones to go there.
Okay, fair enough.
You can't say why, just a thought in your mind.
Oh, god dang it.
Intensifies.
Oh!
Stormy
The
storm.
Watcher the whole time?
So yeah, so
anyways.
do you guys summon? You guys want to give Nathor his chance at fighting for the North Star?
I sure do, and I'm gonna let someone know to revive me when I die.
Well, here's the thing. Do
Well-
you want him to have like an honest shot, or is it just like I'm basically handing it to you, but you gotta kick my ass first?
Well, it has to be a real thing.
Okay.
The story is what matters. But here's the thing. You guys as a group fought the Watcher of the Ice to get it back. That means he has to fight you guys as a group. Including Fenrir. Because Fenrir was in on that fight too.
So then the question becomes, can he get it back at this point? Considering we can just turn off any ice ability he hits us with.
That's up to you.
Can we
He has
just
some-
fight really half-arsely, or
Fenrir says Nathor has some tricks up his sleeve. Don't worry. And he also is fairly confident that Nathor was looking into your guys' capabilities the whole time when you guys were talking. So when you guys see him next, he'll be adapted to how to fight you.
As an intelligent foe would.
Okay. Alright, then we don't hold back. And if he loses, he loses. He can try to earn it back later.
Yeah.
Revive him at the
So,
fight, send him off in
you
the
guys-
woods, just do your shit.
You guys summon Nathor in the middle of the woods. Just like when you guys first met him, the place immediately becomes a frigid, frozen wasteland. It fucking sucks. It's like being in Easter's Respite again. He is wearing draconic armor. One that would make him immune to fire damage. Because he knows you have the Forge Master's fingers and Ildurus.
I just gotta think of that.
He doesn't know about your psionic powers. I don't know if they've developed enough by the time you guys first met him for they would be applicable for him to have noticed. Especially because, what the fuck is psionics?
Yeah, I don't think they would have existed at the time at all, would they?
Who do we know?
Who knows, right?
Who do we know?
So he is immune to fire damage. He's already immune to cold damage. He knows you can change the elements of your shot, which is why he's not even give you the chance to hit him. He does bring rather. It's not a shield. It's more of a wall. He literally brings a fucking wall, a mobile wall. There's something used for siege equipment.
So,
Well, I could get around that.
who do we know that would know fell gods?
Abigail.
Darren?
Darren.
I'm
Mr. Heretic.
gonna put in a favor for Darren to see if he can send an invitation to Albus Rog. Because if anyone's gonna give him the ability to do this, it's gonna be him.
I'm trying to think Darren's capacity of sending information or what is the causation of the sending spell?
Oh,
you have
it's
to
just
know
5%
them?
chance if it misses.
Would you have to know who you're sending it to?
I think it's just
I'll
what
read
be
the
familiar
description.
with.
I'll roll a D100.
But there is contact other plane.
There is contact other plane,
Or,
right? Right. That is another
what's the
spell.
one that's something about outfighters?
Commune.
Commune? Yeah, that's another one. There are ways.
There are ways. They may recontact other planes. So it's a DC 15 intelligence save.
Yeah, easy for Darren.
Yeah. Oh, this is just to ask you a question. Well, I guess the question is, will you want to watch? No! 66 psychic damage.
No,
The thing is, he can keep spamming and keep healing himself, that I'm not even gonna bother rolling for it. Now, the question is, would Vasrog want to watch? It is Death Gods. Death Gods for a neglected child.
I don't think there's anything we have to change that. Think.
I think
Oh,
we have the
okay.
only
No,
thing
I'll
we
give
can.
advantage. I'll give advantage because you've got another giant god's attention before. 67.
He
Haha.
did
That number
turn
again.
his back to the Giants, though, in kind of a way, sort of.
It doesn't matter. We have the one thing that proves anything to him.
I was curious if I rolled a third time. Oh, that's way better. Triple advantage luck? What would be the reason for that? You do have the North
That's
Star.
likely his relic.
It is his relic, yeah. It is his artifact. Fine, I'll give that. You just gotta think of reasons. This is what
Just
my
hit him
poor
up with,
advocate's for.
what else are you
Which
going
you
to do
just
on a Saturday
roll for
afternoon?
it, and now you'll know to reject what you're rolling. All right. You are fighting a true son of the North, son of the ice, an old and ancient one that has lived for centuries beyond what he should have lived. He is a frost giant through and through, but he's no favored son of Avasrug. If anything, ironically, you are right now. You are the wielder of the North Star. Ironic. Can all of you roll me a death save? Man, it's a good thing you have a +5!
Yeah. That's the second time I've gotten that exact rule as well.
Hey, that's 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
when the logic hits just right.
Yeah, it turns out we're a little hard to kill now.
Oh, at a
It's
turning
like-
point.
Yeah. We have to get like a 1 on a death save and then get like pretty bad on the D4 as well. Ooh.
I'm well aware. Up until I started telling you guys to roll with disadvantage, but that's besides the point.
Ah.
We'll get there, don't worry. So, Nathor. The Frost Giant Horse. In fairness, he does do very well against you. He realizes actually really winning strategy is just to pick one of you guys up and fling you a super long distance away, so it takes you a long time to come back into the fight. He does that about twice, up until Fenrir realizes it's a good tech and tries to prevent him from doing it. Which is like he begins mauling his arms. He's not the only one that can maul, though, as phase 2 of his boss fight would kick in. Like and throw baby, let's go! Make me another set of death saves.
If you
Wolf versus
fly
Wolfman.
while being thrown, does it just stop your momentum?
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
Too much thinking.
Ruan, with a +5 from Rose, you barely succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Raze?
Raze, can you make me another death save, please?
Yes.
My man.
Oh, no,
Okay,
he's
look at
chilling.
that.
He's
Look
chilling.
at
D4 plus
these.
5.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's 20.
Dragons
Yeah,
are, in
Yeah,
fact, better
yeah.
than giants. What have we on
I
here?
think it makes sense that Ruan has the lowest death save. Again, he barely succeeds, but he does have the lowest one. He is gunning after you. He wants, even in his lycanthropic state, a bestial fury flowing through him. In his heart of hearts, his heart laid bare in its most primal sense, he wants to recover his father's weapon. The one that was earned by them. We're in hyper-narrative mode. I leave it to you guys. Does he win, or does he lose? Does he get the star, or does he lose? Because at this point, he's fighting all of you guys at a higher level and Fenrir, and he's not actually outright trying to just kill all of you by dashing your heads against the ground. He's giving you guys a fair fight. Yes, he's throwing you guys at like fucking 500 feet per second, sure, but the fastball special, but that's besides the point.
I think win, because it's not a matter of us proving we're better than him, it's about trying to, like, reconstitute... Not the ordering exactly, but, like, reconstitute giant society. And that might be some big, important note of it.
I think it would gall Race not to go all out, but if the whole
Just this
group
once.
is decided, then okay.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that you guys are choosing the outcome by rigging the fight. I'm saying that through a fair fight, hyper-narratively in the meta sense, do you guys want to win or lose?
Okay, no.
I think that comes down to me at least. Does Alphas Rog side with anyone? Or does he stay neutral the whole time?
I will roll one thing for Nathor. This is his thinking, so to speak.
Wait, am I muted?
No, I hear
No,
you, I
you're
hear
good.
you.
Okay, cool, because
It's all hard
I
to
have stuff
hear.
all over my hands. I couldn't unmute.
22, okay. Nathor has thought over what you guys have postulated onto him. He doesn't like thinking, again. He likes being a hunting, killing beast, as evidenced by his lycanthropy. But he's willing to make things right. So Avasrog doesn't favor him. But he doesn't downset him either. Avasrog will do something to whoever wins. For whoever wins, not two. So, you guys want him to win?
Race's vote is win.
Yeah, maybe two.
You want him to win. So you want... Pulls up chair. So you want Nathor to win.
Now Race wants to win.
Oh, Raze wants to win.
Yeah.
That's one on your guys' side to win.
What was your vote, Kirsty?
For us to lose.
So, one for us to lose, one for us to win. What's O's vote?
That's tough.
Avasrog does not look unfavorably upon his descendant now. Nor does he look favorably upon him either, though.
He's back
This is a
to
fight he has to win. He is neutral. And he will get his just rewards if he does win, quote unquote, fairly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaning for us to lose just because I like that narrative of he's fallen so far and he can come back up.
If you want.
Type 1 in chat if you want to win. Type 2 in chat if you want to lose.
I guess we could have just done that, huh?
Yeah. I started it as a meme, but then I'm like, actually this might...
Wait, it actually works, though.
Yeah, I feel like it means more to him.
Alright. So, Nathor wins.
And then we all die.
No. I would say two things happen. One for Nathor and one for Reyes. You garner the attention of the Father of Dragons. As one giant god's attention is turned here, as their, I guess you'll call it, opposing force, the Father of Dragons looks upon you, and you feel it focus and keen on you. And where you keep the vial of the knowledge, the water you got from the font of knowledge, you can feel it vibrate, hum, and change, imploring you, drink deep.
Chug chug?
Chug chug! You drink it, and you learn this is actually, great-grandfather was right, it is one of the ingredients, because it leads to one of the other ingredients.
Ah.
So it's an ingredient, it's an ingredient to getting in ingredient. You get what I mean? It's an indirect
It's part of
way
a
of getting
cocktail.
ingredient.
It's a part
It's part of a cocktail, there you go.
Makes perfect sense for Reyes, like, yeah.
Get some...
You need to go inland. Unsurprising. You need to go find... So you're carrying great-grandfather's head.
Yeah.
You need to go find another one. Not another one of his heads. Not him in specific. You need to go find another one of your ancestors' heads. And it will whisper to you an incantation. Which you will need.
Ooh. Interesting.
It will whisper you an incantation, and you'll know when to use it. So, what happens to Nathor? He got his just rewards. He won. He got his family. Well, not his families, but I guess it was his families. North Star back. The North Star. As just recompense, Alvasrog, the progenitor god for our frost giants, the glacier, he will lift Onibaba's hold over him. No deals, no nothing. Call it a divine intervention. +1 frost giant horseman to your guys' entourage. I think at this point is probably when Casimir would remark that I finally fucking got this mortgage debt shit worked out. He's probably very frustrated about all this deal making because
there's so much rigmarole to go
he doesn't even get anything out of it. That's what gets him frustrated. He's used to making deals, but he usually makes deals which he wins. He doesn't get shit out of this. But you protect Abigail better. He could also just bring back Abigail home and protect her himself. Whatever.
It makes Abigail feel better because of her dead boyfriend or something nice.
Fine, you get a pity gift, whatever.
Yeah. Wait, did you say gift? Ah, it's just her father. It's fine.
So, you have the 2 horsemen. And you guys are well on your way.
Oh, guys, making food right now.
You guys send special watch team